Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy Oso Loso.
It's your boy chasing something.
Yes. C.Y. motherfucking C, All Real Everything Podcast CEO.
No cap. So we got our most recent risk taker right here since we, threw the name. Shout out to my brother Chasing Summer coming up with the risk taker name. So let's get into it. You want to start this one off, Brendan?
You start this one off.
Well, my dog, my brother.
He probably wants you to because you my brother.
So it's like
he gonna learn me as we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it back off the conversation. Yeah, I got my own. I see some things I want to ask questions about, but I'm gonna let it come from the flow of the conversation.
Nothing off limit. Ask anything, everything. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing off limit.
Let's get started off with how you feeling, man. I mean, Versace.
I can't complain. Who gonna listen?
Type beat.
To the average motherfucker, I look like I got it figured out, even though I don't got it figured out all the time.
No rap.
To the average person, it look like I got it figured out, so I can't complain to nobody. Who gonna listen? Who the fuck gonna listen? I got it figured out. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got their own problems. Who gonna listen to?
Type
you know
beat.
What I'm saying? Who can I complain to? You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Type beat. Let's get to it, man. Let me hear something, man. I want you to set the tone for this episode, man.
See, he don't feel like he want to, because we have conversations all the time, so he kind of wants you to be the professionalism to get it out of here. Get it out.
All right. Well, shoot, we start. I mean, it's kind of basic. I wish we was recording that conversation me and you was having. It was just me and you in the room.
Get back. I mean, we gonna get to that.
I mean, it was just I mean, who are you?
Who am I? People don't understand how important that answer is. Mm-hmm. You got to take your time with that. Motherfucker be like, oh, what's the name? No. I'm a God-fearing man. I'm a father, soon-to-be husband. I'm a boss. I'm a leader. I'm a king. I'm a God. I'm C.Y.C. That's Canary Yellow Chello. That was the past, what that stood for. Now it's cash your check, count your cash. Because there's a lot of pocket watching going on. So
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, when you hear C.Y.C, it stands for cash your check, count your cash. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just too much. Everybody worried about what the next motherfucker got instead of being happy with what they got and what they doing. So I don't pay attention to what you got. I pay attention to what I got. I keep my eyes on my paper like the teacher taught us when we was in elementary. But a lot of people forgot about that. But that's who I am. A boss, a king, a leader, C.Y.C. You see it on the ring, you see it it's on the back of the motherfucking Versace robe, and Versace printed it. We didn't go get a fake one and go have somebody at a mom and pop store put C.Y.C. on the back of it. My bitch got it from Versace and had Versace put my name on the back of it.
You didn't take that to the makeup mall?
No, it cost a little more to do, but that's what we did. You did.
Mm-hmm. Type beat. Man, let's get into the music though.
Talk to me.
One of my favorite tapes. One point in time, I'm waiting on the next tape. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Yeah. But tell me about pretty much the headspace you was in when you brought that. You got legit businessman on there. You got one P to another P, or excuse me, born a P. Born a P. Mm-hmm. Just tell me about your headspace when you was making that tape. 'Cause I was there for some of the songs.
Yeah. We was in Cali. We was in LA shooting, recording. One point in time is the reason I even came up with that album because it was like I wanted to go back to a point in time where shit was real, where shit was authentic, shit was solid. So even the title song on the album, One Point in Time, you see me talking about at one time they admired the dealers, now they admire the robbers. At one time they liked the hustling music, now they want the goon music. So
and the scammers.
Yeah, the scammers and shit. So I was just that album was like my Jay-Z 444 album, because people don't know I got like 11 albums. It's just a lot of them didn't make it to iTunes, Apple, Spotify, and all that, because a lot of them, I'm an OG, so a lot of that shit I recorded was on mixtapes.com, thatpiff.com, mixtrap.com, like all the mixtape websites back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Now that it's streaming music, they took all them away. So all the music I had on there got erased. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some of them albums back so I can. Matter of fact, I just uploaded SD2, straight drop 2 to re-up. What else? I uploaded All Real Everything, the album, and Bands and Bankrolls, one of like my classics. I just uploaded them. I gotta holler at TuneCore about a couple things because I had Max B on one of the songs. I got Nas' ex-wife Khalees on one of the songs. I got a lot of features Too Short, you know what I'm saying? And like when you start tagging them on TuneCore, they like, hey man, we need licenses for them. So I emailed them like, man, these songs 15, then they're 16 years old, bro. Like, I mean, I'm just re-releasing them, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where these people at. Wasn't nobody doing licenses and shit back then. I'm in Vegas catching these people coming past the studio and just like, hey man, I got a couple bands in my pocket, do a song with me right quick. And they own that type of time. And plus I was fucking with Floyd at the time, so they knew him, so they did a lot of it on the love or just like I said, whatever I got in my pocket or pay for the drinks tonight, nigga. I come in here and say some shit. That's what Too Short was on. You know what I'm saying? So so I couldn't really get them that shit for that. So I'm just like, man, I'll upload the shit without the feature names on them. Once you hear the song and you listen to the song, you will know who it is if you familiar with the artist. But like, I can't do it with all that. So I'm just gonna email them back and let them know that's what I'm gonna do. And just so they can go and upload the projects. But yeah, but I took it too far. But
nah, everybody who don't know you need to hear this.
Yeah. But back to that album, I just wanted to one point in time, I just wanted to cap, and it's like not just a point in that time when I was recording. It's a point in time in like my whole life. Like I was going back to things I was going through with my ex-wife on So Alone, and my brother moved to Vegas, and I felt alone, and then I got the beginning of things, straight through too, when I'm just going straight through talking about things I'm going through at that time. That was most recent, and then past situations that I went through with family members. It's just one point in time, it's just capturing. That's why the back of the cover is just a whole bunch of pictures of me in all different times. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was really in the headspace with that album. I recorded that album in Grand Rapids, Michigan, in LA, Atlanta, and in Vegas.
Shit. Yeah, I bumped into you when I was in LA doing some business. You was out there doing business and ended up linking up in the studio on some hella random shit.
Love LA.
For sure, love LA.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's take it back though. You know, you mentioned Floyd. So pretty much tell me how, I know how everything went while it was together, you know, the after, but tell me how it started. Tell me how you and Floyd got in cahoots when, you know, you became to be a part of the team.
Yeah, Floyd always been my nigga. Like, we grew up together. I'm a little younger. I'm younger than them though. Him and my brother always been like best friends. And you know what I'm saying? He like, once my brother got plugged in with him and he wanted my brother down there with him, it was just like, shit, Cello rap, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with the label, bring him too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, cool, whatever y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm on that.
Filthy Rich?
Yeah, Filthy Rich Records. Yeah, I'm on that type of time. So like, we going down there, we about to ball, have fun, talk shit, swallow spit. But me being a hustler and me being who I am, the whole time I'm down there, I'm like, you know, I'm loving the Maybachs, I'm loving the Phantoms, I'm loving the jewelry, I'm loving the lifestyle, I'm loving the bad bitches, I'm loving the strip clubs. But hey, I need to get back to the studio because I need this shit for me. I gotta buy my mama a house. I gotta buy my bitch a Maybach. I gotta get some of these rollies and ice you got. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd a good nigga. I respect everything about him. You know what I'm saying? It's just that some situations didn't work for me. Because at the end of the day, like, Floyd bring you with him and want you under him and want you under his lifestyle and all that. And I respect that. Is his tune. So how he want motherfuckers to dance, I respect that. But what works for others might not work for me. You know, it's different strokes for different folks. I gotta if I'm dancing, I gotta at least have a drum or a trumpet or something. I gotta be creating that. I gotta create some of that tune too. I just don't want to be dancing to everybody else's music.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
So,
because that's like similar to what I was just telling him the other day. We was watching a video.
How you lift this a little bit?
Loosen a knob.
Yeah.
Right here?
No, the other one on your right-hand side,
Yeah, loosen it, then put it up. Mm-hmm. But that's similar to what I was just saying to Chase the other day. We was watching, as we was in the studio, he was cooking up. And I was telling him about LA. And pretty much how this real estate agent had people around and stuff. And I was like, man, people, when they get around being in big mansions and shit like that, it's two different people. It's people who, like how you just said, you know, he got Phantoms, he got Ghosts, he got all this other stuff, but I need this for me. And it's a whole other side is like, shit, I'm just gonna try to act like, tell people this is my phantom. You know what I'm saying? Floyd told me I can have this. Or Floyd.
A lot of people come around there and forget who they are and forget what they came from. And Floyd ain't the type of motherfucker. He just gonna sit back and laugh. He ain't gonna be telling you like, man, you need to get to work. He gonna make you make that decision. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to follow what I'm doing or you want to stick to what you're doing, even though if you might stick to what you're doing, he might be like, hey, that ain't really what I'm on. So you might get a little left behind with that. And people be scared of that. I don't mind coming back because I know who I am. I'm a hell of a hustler. So at the end of the day, that wasn't a fear never of mine. It's like, man, fuck me rapping and fuck me doing this. I can just stay up under him and ride the wave. Like, no, I mean, I admire what you doing and how you doing it, and I want that shit. So at the end of the day, like, I'm in the studio. That niggas be like, damn, nigga, you think you Tupac or something? You recording 5-6 songs a day? Like, nigga, we at the motherfucking villas at the motherfucking Bellagio. Get down here. We got hell bitches up here. What you still in the studio for? Nigga, quit all that work and we already got the money. I'm like, people go for that? Like, I heard what you said, but like, niggas go for that? What the fuck you mean? We got the money. We ain't got shit. You got the money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like, damn, when you get niggas here, you hit them with this story and they be like, oh, yeah, you right, champ. I know I might came down here to be in movies and write books and shit, but fuck that. You said I ain't got to focus on that because you got the money. That mean we got it. No, we ain't got a motherfucking thing, nigga. I ain't French. Ain't no we ain't nothing with this shit.
Do you think he does that to weed people out? You think he's like looking at people like, who
at
really
the end of the day, he's the boss. He can do what he want to do.
Right.
He had the right idea. I was just the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah.
Simple. How he want his shit to shoot, how he want his shit to go. At the end of the day, I respect it. I dig it. Shovel. Crystal clear. I'm crystal on that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but like I said, salute to the champ. And I love him because some of them experiences, sending them Maybachs, sending them Phantoms, and sending them Rolls Royces and shit, like, man, that's all I mean, when you a real hustler, bro, you don't gotta spoon feed me or give me, like, just let me get close enough to where I can touch this shit and see this shit and feel it and rub my skin on that mink in them Rolls Royces. Nigga, I'ma get it. And if I don't, I'm going to get real fucking close. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I done had a great life, a beautiful life since then, without no restrictions, without feeling like I can't move unless a motherfucker tell me to, or even saying what I got is because of you. I knew what kind of person I was, and I knew that I wanted things for myself, and I wanted to be able to say I done it. So God put me in a situation where things weren't going right down there, and I don't blame me, I don't blame him, I don't blame nobody, because I ain't no weak ass nigga. I ain't gonna never be the nigga who get in interviews and be like, oh, this whole ass nigga had this type of shit and wasn't doing this. But man, you don't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't pay for a flight or you didn't let me around just to get close enough to that shit, you did enough for me, because at the end of the day, if you really want it, you gonna get it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If you really want that shit, you gonna get that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it might be a little harder taking it your way, but when you finally get there and get across that finish line and you the reason for it, that's a whole different vibe than you. I don't mind you helping me and giving it to me a little bit too, because it can take a lot of the headache off. Right. But the feeling ain't as good when you do it. The feeling ain't the same when you do it. It ain't the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I dig it. And everything happened for a reason, and how my life played out since then. I mean, I can't complain. You know, 5 rollies last year. The year before that, 3. You know what I'm saying? Bentleys, Hellcats, Scat Packs, rollies, penthouses. You know what I'm saying? And other cities, and couple in my city. You know what I'm saying? Tokyo, Italy, all type. Like, come on, man. Passport stamped up. Like, so who to say I didn't win?
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? I think to some people I am Floyd. Mm-hmm. You know, you follow me? I ain't lose you, did I?
No.
Oh, okay. You still see my license plate? It didn't get blurry, did it? Oh, okay. You catch up? Okay, mustard.
License plate getting blurry because I'm doing the dash.
Man, license plate getting blurry because I'm doing the dash.
But to take it back a little bit, a lot of people don't know this, man, but Floyd came to you when he was ready to do his first song.
Hell yeah.
Tell the people about that.
Yep. The one he did at WWE. He already had it in works of how he wanted to do it and how he wanted to put it together. But you know, I was the dope boy he a boxer. But Floyd loved the street shit. You know what I'm saying? He needed a dope boy to come put that sauce on it. And I came in there and put that sauce on it. The song on the internet, Money May featuring C.Y.C. We getting money, yep, and I put it all together, you know what I'm saying, and it's dope. It's hard. It's just some shit we did, you know what I'm saying, the spirit of the moment. But he did it at WWE. Yeah, when they brought him there, he didn't like perform it, but he came out to it. So that was a blessing. That's
what
a
did that feel like for you?
When you know celebrities and you grew up with them, like, okay, how can I put it? When I see people running up to Champ and like when they see him, it's like how I would be if I met Jay-Z for the first time because he's somebody I look up to. But when you've been knowing a person all your life, you don't look at them how other people view them. Not saying that I think he ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? He the best ever. Like he's better than Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, all of them. I believe that too. Ain't nobody fucking with Champ. He the greatest boxer ever. But at the end of the day, when I seen them coming out to it, I was happy about it. But it was just like, that's Floyd. That's a pretty boy. That's Money Made. You know what I'm saying? He coming out to the song, cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't like the shit that impressed me or the shit that impressed me is a motherfucker jumping in the air and staying there or walking on water or something. Other shit like that, like I just keep it peeved about everything. Like I just like I'm not never really highly impressed about shit. It's like, oh, that was nice, but like where the bag at? Where the money at? Like how can we do something better? Like I'm insatiable. My therapist told me I'm an insatiable, I think that's the word, person. I'm never satisfied. And she trying to get me to live in the times because I'm always thinking about what's next. So soon as after that, I'm like, damn, how can we perform it at the Grammys? I wasn't even really caught in the moment of being like, ooh, like, nah, nigga.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Sure. It's all right. It was pretty. It was cute.
So
it was cute.
What is it that when people listen to your music, what is it that you want them to receive? What do you want them to leave from your albums thinking and whatever? Is it motivational? Is it thought-provoking? Like, what is it that you trying to get across through your music?
That I might tell you anything in person because I don't owe you the truth. Who are you? Fuck you. But my albums is 100% accurate in me. And everything I say, every lyrics, that's why I can't drop a motherfucking album every week like all these Dauphine little young junkies can do. Because they just getting high and going in that studio and saying whatever come to their fucking head. They don't give a fuck what it mean, what it stand on, nothing. They just saying whatever the dope tell them to do, whatever the perks tell them to do, whatever the bitches that's in the studio at the time tell them to do, whatever the liquor tell them to do, et cetera, et cetera. Why my shit take a minute to come out because I'm old school. I'm come from them times, you know, when we was coming up, Jay-Z and them it took them every 2 years to make albums and shit because you have to go through things to and talk about those experiences and you know your life and the things you going through and be able to put it in a musical form and actually rap it out. So when you hear my music, everything you hear, I damn near call it indictment music because everything I say on that shit is actually how I'm living and what I'm doing. And now it's so hard to even get caught up in doing the music because they're using your music in courtrooms now. They're using it against you. Like, man, I'm so hurt about what's going on with Dirt. You know what I'm saying? I understand why he had to do what he had to do. Vine was a nigga would have did it for him. If I'm not, allegedly, if he did anything. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that I'm more so mad about the people that was around him that he was looking out for, taking care of, fucking him like that and putting him in a fucked up situation that. So at the end of the day, music becoming whack. I'm just like, this is all real everything podcast, being a part of Risk Takers and Risky Business podcast. I'm gonna keep it 100. Music about to be like rock and roll, bro. It might be an extent. It might be a genre of music that might fade away in a minute, bro, because it's like I'm like in the R&B singers that kind of rap in their songs, like the Brent Fayez's and the Chris Browns, and rap is like
in the raw way.
Yeah, no.
He don't mess with rock.
That's why I said it. That's why I said it.
At the end of the day, he a black man winning, so at the end of the day, I respect that. But this is all real everything podcast. I can't get off into that emotional bitch shit, bro. Like, no disrespect to Rod Wave. He's winning. He's getting money. I'm not knocking his hustle, but I think like. It's too many people going through mental illnesses and emotion. Like, I want to give you music to uplift you. It's too many people in head spaces that are depressed and stressed out and think life and ready to give up on life and comparing their life to other people's life and been on that internet all day ready to kill themselves and hate how they live because they might not be driving with the Bro, I wake up every fucking day smiling ear to ear, happy than a motherfucker. My bitch be like, relax, nigga, goddamn, like, calm down. I just be like, bro, how you ain't happy about living and being a part of, like, this shit is dope. Being alive. Right. So I don't want to hear my girl left me and life is over. Get another girl. I don't want to hear about, man, was fucked up with the nigga that I looked out for, backdoor me. Get a new friend. Like, just move on, bro. Keep it moving. Sure. That's my main bitch. Her name is Kim, Kim. Keep it moving. So, like, Rod Wave getting money, he taking care of his family. I respect that. But I don't listen to that depressed ass emotional shit, bro. Shout outs to Rod Wave. Keep getting your money, keep making that music, because I know bitches and niggas who love that shit. I'm not riding that wave. Yeah, you know, I like to get caught up in traffic, not caught up in my feelings.
Valid.
You know, motion over emotion. You know, you dig, shovel.
For sure.
Yeah.
You mentioned therapy. Something that ain't too normal.
Did I just mention that?
Yeah, you
Damn, did. That was for this. Oh my God, I'm talking too much.
Zone in now.
Oh my God. Oh, everything, baby. Everything podcast, baby.
Didn't say my therapist.
I'm one of the ones I catch everything.
Oh, okay. Okay, I dig it.
Damn. Just talk to me about the process. Like, you know, how you felt mentally. Like, was you scared? Was you happy when you finally was like, man, I gotta go. I gotta walk through this door. Tell me how you felt before everything transpired.
What made you make that choice?
That's what I was scared. That was how I was hoping.
That's what because I went to therapy. I went to therapy a couple years ago.
His answer was gonna be a little easier. Hold on, let me start off like this. My brother Cozy in the building. Let me start off like this. I'm a P first. Okay, now I can answer your question.
I know where this is going.
Wifey, wifey, kind of. When you trust people and love people, you got to understand that God talk through them sometimes.
Sure.
So, you can't always see things that other people can see. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I be a little, I didn't make it this far being educated. I made it this far because I understand, get it for 5, sell it for 10, take none less than 8. That's my genius.
And you'll also be great.
And you'll also be great, and I don't give up. I'm not no educated motherfucker. I'm going to get it for 5, sell it for 10, take none less than 8, motherfucker. So at the end of the day, like, I understand I don't know it all, but I didn't accomplish a lot of things in life to make me sometimes feel big, like colossal big. Not big in weight, even that's big too, but big tummy long money. But it make me feel like I do know it all. And sometimes I'm not, like I said, I don't know certain words, what they mean. When I thought anxiety meant like you was scared or you was weak or you was worrying, motherfucker. So my girl used to say little things like, you too anxious, you got anxiety. I'm like, motherfucker, no, I don't. Like, I ain't scared, nigga. I get money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, I ain't scared of nothing, nigga. You know how many bees back in the day. You know how much shit I done roll with, flew with. Like, I ain't scared of nothing. Like, no, you just be over too hyped sometimes. You be too over. Relax. You can see, sometimes you see how I just start spouting. I just start talking fast, talking loud, and then I start. And I didn't realize what that shit meant. And then sometimes I lash out about things and then turn back normal in seconds. And then sometimes I'll be stumbling my words because I can't catch up to me because I'm already thinking about the next thing and I'm never living in. And I was just like, I value and trust her opinion. And she was just like, it's a lot of things that you might not, I can't really explain to you the professional way that can sometimes going on with you, but you can be a hell of a person. You already a hell of a person, but you can be great. You can be like, you already great, but you can be greater. You 1,000-aire, but you can be a millionaire. You can be a billionaire. If you get a couple things fixed, that's a little off. Yeah, that's a little off. And that was some real shit. And it was some harsh, like, what the fuck you mean fixed? Then she's like, look, you getting in a state of defense and I'm your queen. You ain't got to get like that with me. You have a lot of people around you might tell you what you want to hear because you the boss with the sauces, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Nigga, this only me and you right here. Listen, you want to be a billionaire. You want to be a trillionaire. You want to be the next Elon Musk. You want to be Trump. You want to be a whole bunch of people. Damn, did I only say 2 white people? You want to be Meech. Okay, let me throw a nigga in there. Let me throw a nigga in there. But you want to be a lot of big, you want to be great. You just want to be a name that's immortal, that live on forever. Get some of these things fixed. And I know when we get there, because we're going to get there whether you get them fixed or not. But I know once these things get fixed, we're going to stay there. So that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to check this out and see what this about. And I was dodging it, canceling appointments, saying they canceled on me and everything. She like, nigga, you lying, nigga. You don't want to go, bro. You not because I thought that was white people shit. I thought that was like loser shit. It was like, oh, the whack ass, lame ass nigga that can't get his life together. He got to go talk to somebody. Nigga, I get my life together. You know how many times I had to figure shit out and isolate myself and get in a room by myself or get in the shower and cry out and talk to myself and check myself from not doing things right and doing things wrong. And I get in the car and get on the highway and drive to Detroit and jump back on the highway and drive all the way back just to think for 4 hours, just to talk for 4 hours. My best places to be to execute properly and put things in motion is the plane and the highway. You know what I'm saying? The highway, with some jazz, put my mind in so many different places and it helped me out and clear my thoughts. But on the plane, what I love best about that, I got an excuse, because when you got people that depend on you, you got kids, you run a business, you responsible for a lot of people's lives, you got to keep your phone on and keep it close. But that phone can come with so many burdens and come with so many headaches. I have an excuse for however long I'm on that plane to have my phone off. I just pray to God once I get off that motherfucker and I turn it back on and the motherfucking alerts start coming through, they don't be bad. But I have a reason to block off the world for however many hours I'm on that plane and just have some peace. I ask for peace, but at the same time, I'm the type of person that want to be the Floyd of my family. I want to be the Trump of my family. I want to be the Big Meech of my family. So I want them burdens. I'd rather be on the side of the fence where people asking me for shit than I'm on the side of the fence where I'm asking people for shit. Okay. So I want to be the person that everybody need, everybody depend on, everybody can call on. I don't never want to be them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it like that, but saying it like that. Yeah. This All Real Everything podcast, risky business, risk. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather be on that side of the fence where, you know what I'm saying? So, saying all that to say this, I realized that therapy was going to help me get to the next level, because like I shouldn't have to be figuring it. I shouldn't have to be my own assistant, my own therapist, my own counselor, my own consultant, my own fucking financial advisor. Like I'm too many roles, and sometimes that take too much off. It put too much on me. Mm-hmm. And she was just like, lighten your load up a little bit. And sometimes we don't think our past affect us because because us as black people, we good with ignoring that shit and keeping it moving because we gotta do what we gotta do. Yep. But a person might tick you off about the lamest shit, and then you might blow up out of control. And it's like, that's because there's other things bothering you, niggas. Sure. Other things that's hurting you. Is other things that's fucking with you. Is you got a lot of cousins and brothers and people that's doing life in prison, or that's dead and gone, or that's in fucked up financial situations that you might can't help at the time, or you had to tell no. Now y'all relationship different. That bothers you when you wake up. You and your uncle could have been going through something. You and your daddy probably had a fucked up situation before he died or passed, or you and your... It's like that shit can come back and haunt you at times where you trying to have peace, or you might be at a time where you good in your life, and then this shit out the blue affects you in some type of way you don't even realize. So it's like, it's just time to get fixed so I can get ahead, really ahead. Instead of always kind of having to look back and attack shit in the past. I need to hustle forward at all times.
I bet you that's the last subject people thinking they gonna see when they turn this podcast on and they see C.Y.C. They ain't nobody gonna be thinking that's gonna be a subject at all. But I'm an open necessary book.
So I say a little shit on Facebook about me starting to get in there. But this is All Real Everything, and this is my brother. Like we got to start this off right. People are listening, and I need these streets to know, like, don't wait till you get my age to go try to get yourself right. You know what I'm saying? We all fucked up mentally. In many ways, we all fucked up. We all got animals in us. We all got baggage in us. And sometimes, you know, you might, if it's fucked up as I got with people being in prison for the rest of their life, you looked up to, people dead and gone that you missed, or you done lost relationships or broke up families from drugs and dope in the streets and money. Like, man, it feel good talking to a person off the grid that don't know nothing about me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's like, just be honest with who you are, what you are, and just give me you. And like, you know, me and my therapist talk about shit I ain't talked about with nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I understand I have to come in this bitch wide open to get fixed. So yeah, so it's cool. Wifey help with that. I'm gonna keep it P. But I thought it was the lamest shit on earth. So I hope I encourage some others to do it because I thought it was straight up white people dick in the booty. Your wife left you, lame ass, bitch ass, suck ass, hoe ass nigga shit. I did not think it was P or bossy or drug boss or kingpin or C.Y.C. cash your check, count your own cash ass shit at all. I thought it was lame as fuck actually. But it's cool. A little razzle dazzle.
So back to the music, definitely considering you're definitely an independent person that does his own thing.
Independent boss.
What do you think, what's the difference between the person that ends up becoming a slave to a record label and somebody like yourself? Why is it that you're able to excel and other people get stuck in that role, and why they can't get free? What is that makes you?
Because I'm cut from a different cloth. I really love hip-hop. I'm really from an era, I'm an 80s baby, and I really love music. And I was this nigga before music. See, a lot of these niggas is doing it to get a wave. They doing it to get the bitches. Shit. They doing it to get a chain. They doing it like we got so much of this shit, we dodging it. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? We this shit collect dust. This shit in safety deposit box. We don't see it for months. You know what I'm saying? You heard what Jay-Z said. I got an apartment at the Trump. I only slept in once. I got watches I ain't seen in months. Because he been there. He was there before the music. So this shit don't do nothing but like, okay, it really cleans shit up for street niggas. It really legitimize you and make you legitimate and have you where you can actually like do things and not have to watch over your back no more and shit like that. That's why the real niggas do it. Or they just love hip hop and love doing music and they'll do it whether they getting paid or not. These new motherfuckers is really just all about the money, the wave, and being able to buy the drugs that they want and fuck the bitches they want. So my music is solid and real, and I put time into it because I care about it. I don't, and it's like I said, it's not for a paycheck. Like I don't receive. Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna be good no matter what because I'm a hustler first.
Type shit.
First, and I manifest things. If I want something, I'm going for it. I'm going to get it. Music is just a way for motherfuckers who don't really know me to let you come in a little bit and get to know me. And I don't really associate myself with a lot of people. So it's like, if you want to know how I am and what I'm on, like, listen to the music. You can find out that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's how I felt. That's how I felt when you was talking to Brendan. When we was just in the kitchen when we was setting up. I was like, damn, this everything you telling him. I said, man, you listen to one point in time, you can hear all this. Bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can hear everything, bro, as far as the hustle, the motivation, your pops, how you is on the daily, you know what I'm saying? Just straight up motivation. So.
And it's crazy when you hear niggas rapping it that they ain't never lived it, sounding better than you. I be like, God damn, these niggas can fabricate stories so goddamn good. It's like, God damn, this nigga sound. What PZ say? Little nigga dope as hell. I mean, little nigga broke his hell, but he can rap though. Okay. Like these niggas be putting stories together, and they be sounding like, damn, no, God damn, that nigga sound good as hell. Then you might pull up on him, or like, damn, when I come through that town, I want to ask about Shorty and see what he on, or like try to get in the studio with that nigga, and then you meet him, and he's a sucker, or he a lame, or you can tell how he count his money. He ain't been nigga count like 20. 40. Oh, you ain't had no stacks for real. Oh, you want something from the store, C.Y.C? Oh, yeah, man. I'm about to send one of my people to go to the store. Go to the store and get C.Y.C. What do you want? Hold on, let me go in my pocket and get the money. 20. 40. I'm like, oh, this nigga new money. Old money count that shit like bank tellers. I know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, and then like how they carry it. I'm like, so it'd be so disappointing. Like, shout outs to my nigga Mac Nichols in Detroit. Shout outs to Payroll. It'd be so dope to actually get around artists that you listen to their music and don't get disappointed. Because I've been around a lot of artists, and I mean like when the mic off or when the cameras ain't rolling, you just actually had conversations with them, man. They fuck boys. You can tell by the delivery, the body language. Like I was telling you before, off the podcast, how when you've been in the game for 20 plus years, like, you learn how to size people up in a matter of minutes because in a second can determine if you about to go to prison or you about to die. So you that instinct, you learn how to size a person up in seconds. So it'd be crazy seeing the body language, seeing how uncomfortable these niggas is, seeing how they forcing themselves to be this person that they not. Is like, I really feel sorry for a lot of them because they can't live their truth. They gotta, because once you get on and you got on from that image, you gotta be that image forever. And like you living in a body that ain't this is me. What you see, this your first time meeting me, but this is who I am. 25/8/366. Losa tell you, I wake up on this type of time. They be like, nigga, shut up, be quiet. Like, just imagine my girl having to hear this type of shit. Like, I'm waking up 7 in the morning, like, I need money. Where the money at? Where the fuck is the money? I'm running around the house talking about money count. She be like, do you think I'm stealing from you? Why is you counting that money? You done came in the house and counted this money 10,000 times. It's the same amount. And I had to explain, like, this was early in the stages of our, relationship. And I'm like, no, baby, it's like, it's manifest. Like, I'm counting this shit because I need it on my brain. I need it in my soul. I need to keep recounting because when I wake up in the morning, I went to sleep feeling that way. I'm going to wake up getting that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you stealing from me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She like, why did you keep counting this shit? But it's an addiction. It's like, we become creatures of, it's just an addiction.
So I'm gonna get spiritual real quick.
Go ahead.
Because you're talking about.
I'm very spiritual.
Yeah, you're talking about.
I
God
don't believe
stuff.
in religion.
Okay.
Religion is here to separate people.
And I didn't even know that until we just
Religion
talked.
is here to separate people. I don't believe in no religion. God.
I respect it. So, do you believe in any principles of the Bible, though?
I think it was the greatest book ever wrote, and I believe in some of it. The shit that when you read certain books, certain things jump out the book and slap you in your face and hit you in your soul and start making you feel weird, and you start having a burning desire. You start feeling hot, and so them things is So I don't go for everything.
So
I forgot shit I did last week. You can't remember everything that happened during those times. I'm just saying. So whoever wrote that motherfucker, you're not about to convince me everything you saying is right, and I don't remember shit I did last week.
Right. So how do you, as we talk about the conversation of money, how do you stop money from being your God and you stay on top and in front of the money and not let it control you? If you feel like you're like constantly like, I need the money, because most people from the outside looking in would say money's your God. Yeah. But I can tell by talking to you that's not the case. You're well in control of what's going on. But what is that?
Because you can be addicted to things. And I'm more so addicted to making money and just winning and accomplishing things more than I am the money. And I know it would never, the material things. And I know God is first because I know God is the reason of all of this. See, some people think the reason that who they are is because of the money. That's if you wasn't that, if you just became that once you got the money. I was always the person that courted attention. I was always the person that in elementary walked in the classroom and was like, Cello here, what you got on today? You fly, So I understood, like, I got things money can't buy. And if all you got is money, you got nothing. Money is cotton. That's all it is. Yeah. And people put power into it. You know what I'm saying? It's really nothing but cotton. So at the end of the day, if that make me, what am I? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I understand I got a smile that light up a prison cell. I understand I'm a one-on-one. I understand I got a personality that's out of this world. I done been around people with all the money in the motherfucking world, and they don't have none of that. They have to buy people to laugh at them or smile with them. I got the money, so the jokes I say, you gonna laugh because you know I'm the one with the money, but nigga, that wasn't funny. You know what I'm saying? Right. No, I can make you laugh for real. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whether I ain't got a dime. I can knock a bitch off in any area. Whether I don't got, to be honest, they seem like they love me most when I don't got no haircut and I just got on a dingy white tee. Because I'm him. That's real. You know what I'm saying? So I understand I'm God. I understand we all got God in us. Anybody tell you different, a damn lie, he the devil. And you know he a liar. You know what I'm saying? So, and I pray all the time. I'm talking about all day, all night. Sometimes I get on my knees and start crying and praying. Like, people next to me, like, people gonna know this now through this podcast, but only people see this like it's my kids or my girl or something. People don't know I'm a very spiritual person. I'm the type of person, like, if I feel something weird, everything, if I'm in doubt, it's out. You know what I'm saying? With anything. And I know that's all God. And he know that I love nice things, and he know I love having nice things, and I'm a man of quality, and I'm a man of principles, morals, and integrity, and dignity, and all them things too. And I got a lot of self-discipline. So he just reward me with all this material shit because of who I am as a person and me always putting him first. This is just the rewards that come with it. But if you know me, I sprinkle this shit. So you can tell the people that it make them. They got to have it on every day. They got to show it every day. They got to, man, like I said, this shit is on right now because the camera's on. But at the end of the day, when this shit get taken off and get lost.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have on some good cologne, a good V-neck, and my respect just come with me being who I am. And people knowing that I'm still out here. I'm still grinning. I'm still winning. I'm still shining. I'm still moving and grooving. I'm still putting God first. I'm still in the mix of things. I'm still at it. Through all the shit I done been through. I jumped off the porch in 92. I was born in 82. Ain't no reason to lie about my age. I think it's a blessing to get to this age. You know, I hear all these niggas talking about, oh, man, that old ass nigga, you old ass nigga, or man, that old. You just let me know you don't want to get far in life. Because this the reward of getting far in life. This what let you know that God is with you. That when you get to 40, when you get to 50, when you get to 60. So when I see niggas like, damn, you 40, you old. I'm like, damn, you don't want to see your kids graduate?
Sure.
You don't want to grow up one day and chill with your grandkids. You don't want to be like Michael Corleone, like Vito Corleone in the garden with his grandbaby, 80, 90 years old, and everybody winning, and he created a whole family. Like, you don't want to do that? Oh, that's why God killing you motherfuckers young, because he giving y'all what y'all want. Y'all don't really want to be here.
Sure.
Why he letting me live? Because he know this is the most important thing besides him to me, is being able to wake up every day and breathe and live and lay up with my woman and, you know what I'm saying, rub her booty and, you know what I'm saying, watch sexy movies and lay up and bust nuts and eat fruit and smoke cigars and, you know what I'm saying, and lick the booty and the pussy or whatever. I love doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed enough to get up every day and do whatever the fuck I want to do, whatever the fuck C.Y.C want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm licking everywhere. I don't give a fuck. I'm a boss. And we ain't got to hide it for the podcast. I'm an open book. What you see is what you get. Church. I'm not embarrassed by nothing I do or how I move or how I operate. Because I'm a king.
Authentically
if
you.
Yeah, if you're doing anything you ashamed of, why is you doing it? So the world can know that. She get treated real good. So when you see her out in public and she's smiling ear to ear, just know I might just got done eating. I might just got done eating.
Oh, man. Man, so it's crazy. You got anything you want to say?
But God,
okay.
But God is first in
God
everything.
Is first in everything.
I had to take off my glasses for that.
I know. I saw you did that. I was like, oh, he about to get deep.
I ain't material, bro. LV.
No, so like as
it's not all about that. But these LV, baby. This Versace. This Calvin Klein. These Fendi sweats. Them Nikes. I think the socks polo, the boxers polo. I'm not all about that, but I'm about that.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
No, so like talking to you, like a word that keeps coming out of your mouth is manifest. And I see these books over here. Think and Grow Rich, I Win the Devil, The 48 Laws of Power, and Atomic Habits. What's your favorite book and why?
Think and Grow Rich is the Bible. Outwitting the Devil is the Bible. Manifest is everything, bro. See, a motherfucker might think because this is all real everything, so we're going to keep it real. A nigga might think I'm perping because I might say I got something before I got it. You might think I'm perping because you don't see me with it, but in my head, I do have it. So, oh man, Chello, what you on? Man, shit, about to go to the D and get this new Sky Dweller and shit. Man, when you get that bitch, man, you gotta pull up on me and let me see. Okay, I'm gonna break it out. I'm gonna show it to you. You know what I'm saying? When I get it, I'll pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? I'll get with you in a minute. I'm probably about to break it out right now, but I'll get to it. That might sound like I'm lying to you if I really don't got it. Sure. But I've been on YouTube studying everything about that motherfucker for the last week. My mouth's starting to get watery right now. My motherfucking my chest starting to burn. I feel it. My wrist feeling a little heavy, so it feel like it's already on there. When I'm driving, I'm turning the corner like it's on that motherfucker, so I know it's about to come. So I'm about to say it now because that just put pressure on me to get it because that nigga looking for it next time he see me. Sure. And I'm gonna make sure I get it and then pull up on him like I told him, even if it's a month or two from the last time I told him. Or whatever, nigga, it's coming because I know it's coming. Sure. I'm gonna make sure it come. So I did a couple of them things and actually seen them work to where, you know, early on I was putting a little sauce on it and was putting a little yeast on it and throwing a little extra on it and talking some shit I didn't have. So at that time I was kind of lying. But when I seen that shit work, I said, no, that wasn't no lie. Because I did see it on me in my head.
Sure.
It's just I didn't have it at the time, so you might feel that. And I started realizing, okay, and I didn't even know what that meant. Then I started reading, as I started reading books saved my life. Reading saved my life. I started reading books, and I realized that is a thing called manifestation, that you can do those type of things with your mouth and the power of the tongue and the power of the word. I didn't even know these things. I would just do them, and sometimes they end up coming. And I was like, ooh. that work like that? So now I got a Rolls Royce Cullinan outside.
I hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Did you hear me clearly?
I hear you clearly.
I got a motherfucking Rolls Royce outside right now. If you watch my Instagram, you see it on my story all day. Every day. One day I'm gonna come get you. Not right now, but one day I'm gonna come pick you up. I'm gonna take you for a ride in it. Not right now though, but it's coming.
I got you.
But it's outside right now, but we ain't gonna ride in it yet.
Hey, I'm gonna just manifest in my mind that we riding it.
We ain't gonna ride in it yet, but just know one day I'm coming to get you.
We in it right now.
Yeah.
We in that motherfucker right now.
You did.
Definitely.
You did.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So yeah.
Oh, my fault.
No, I was just gonna say with like the Think and Grow Rich, like, cause I read that book as well. Like I literally, it's like everything you talking about with the reading, like I just started doing it in the past couple of years.
Okay.
And what was like?
You see what my cup say?
I'm the boss.
Oh, okay.
What was like what's the thing that you remember the most about Think and Grow Rich that really stuck with you?
What helped me a lot was I used to think that they say I'm an old white man in my soul. But I heard Kanye West. I heard Kanye West said somebody felt that same way about him because I was kind of felt insulted when they said that. But how I dress, how I smoke cigars, how classy I am, how I drink certain whiskeys, how I like certain wines and certain meats. I'm just a classy ass motherfucker.
Sure.
But nothing motherfucker think that means you thinking you white or you know when people talk proper, you say they talking white.
Yeah,
no, he's just talking the right way, motherfucker. It's just you are nothing, motherfucker. So you think that means white. No, that means the right way. But anyway,
The right way.
make a long story short, so I used to feel like I wanted to be in certain rooms and I wanted to be that boss with the suits running a Fortune 500 company, but I used to always feel like it was so far away because I wasn't educated. I'm a ninth grade dropout, and I'm proudly to say that because at the end of the day, look what I came up with. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't deny that. I didn't get here being the smartest motherfucker. Like I said, and I'm going to say throughout the whole interview, get it for 5, sell it for 10, take none less than 8. But what that book taught me is just because you not the genius don't mean you still can't do or accomplish genius things. If you genius enough to find what you not great at and find who great at it and put them in the room and have them execute the plan and you still reap the benefits, that was genius.
Henry Ford.
My nigga.
Henry
You know
Ford
what I'm saying?
created the 40-hour work week.
That was my. I mean, so no, he talking that book.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
It was a story that
Yeah.
the book give you certain things and then give you an example of how that thing happened.
Type beat.
And that was one of them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm more. I knew to get the right people in the fucking room. So at the end of the day, that's what's in the book that helped me realize, like, okay, just because you not a genius, don't think you still can't accomplish things that geniuses accomplish.
Type beat.
And that was like one of them. And speaking things into existence and understand and don't fear of getting old and understand how sex and certain emotions can throw you off your goal, and you just gotta know to be in your pocket and know how to lock in and zoom in. So there's a lot of things I learned from that book, but just that's what stood out. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel that you nobody because it might be a whole bunch of motherfuckers around you know a little more. Like, you know a lot of life. They got general knowledge. What they know you can learn is available.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But it's some things I blessed you with, nigga, that they got to go through some shit to know.
For sure.
So you a genius in your own too. But just know that whatever you lack, find a person who, and y'all put something together and you dig. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And outwitting the devil is like new level, new devil. You got to be uncomfortable. You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And you got to understand every level comes with a new devil. And things that you're not familiar with, they going to be uncomfortable because you're not familiar with them. So, at the end of the day, that book just taught me, like, be able to be prepared for what's to come and be comfortable with being in a pocket that's uncomfortable, because every time you reach something higher, it's going to be something new, and that's something you ain't used to, and that's going to be a little uncomfortable. So I just take the good with the bad and keep it moving through everything and understand when you learn, when you earn. You know what I'm saying? That's so you ain't really losing if you lose something and learn from it. If you don't learn nothing from it, then you lost. So I understand you earn and you take the L off with when you take that loss, and then you know what I'm saying, you earn. I mean, you learn from it, then you earn from it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what that book taught me. But and just learning how to deal with outwitting the devil, learning how to deal with the bullshit that comes once you get to the top, it's a whole new animal that's coming at you.
For sure.
But I'm prepared for all of it. For that Rolls Royce Cullinan, come on with it. But that motherfucking Cullinan, that new 25 with the lights that do like this on the side, that drop, man. What,
fire.
Man, what? Like I don't know, it's outside. Like, yeah, the one that's outside that you see with the lights. Yeah, that,
What color is it?
Yeah, you see the nigga. We talking about that. You see it's a little dark outside. You probably didn't get the exact color, but I'm gonna pull up on you on a sunny day, so you know what I'm saying. I'd rather you see it than me tell you.
I hear that. I love it.
I
love it.
Talk to me. Let's talk. Let's pop some shit. Let's pop some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So talk to me. Pretty much how you been feeling about traveling the world, man?
Oh my God.
Grazie. I seen that
Grazie.
shit. I said that shit is so cool. That's the way you said that shit. The camera pan in this man, he was just like, grazie. I said that boy chilling.
God is good, man. You know, dealing with punk ass child support all these motherfucking years, man. And I take real good care of my kids, but whatever the mama's kind of in the system out of, and daddy got to pay it back. So you ain't in the house to control that shit. Dictate her next move. Hey man, you lose. So watch when you shoot them babies in. You understand me? You did. You know what I'm saying? But once I got that motherfucking child support in order and got that passport, it was sky's the limit. And I spent a lot of money to get it right. But at the end of the day, I understood. I'm trying to be, like I said, not that I'm trying to be. I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna be a fucking trillionaire. So at the end of the day, I know I gotta add some shit to the armor. So I wanted to build my mind up, build my goals up. So I gotta see something else. I'm at the cap of the shit I see around here, like Houston, Miami, Dallas, Chicago, Atlanta, Boston. Up in them spots, it's like, man, that's lame now to me. In VIP, buying a whole bunch of bottles, whole bunch of fake niggas drinking it with you, asking for the suds and the spit that's left, and bitches all in your face, smile, acting like they like you because they want to get in the get a free drink. Like that shit, man. Listen, I need to see life, real life. America is just a big ass mega mall of importing and exporting. This some shit that was created. I need to see real culture, bro. I need to see rocks that been around since BC and AD after death and shit. I need to see some real shit in Italy, in the Amalfi Coast, in Capri, and on that water, seeing them waves, seeing Los do motherfucking cannonballs in the mototherfucking ocean, whatever. Is that the Pacific? What was that? Atlantic? I don't know what it is.
I think that's the Atlantic.
Nah, it's right off. Pacific? It's right off the Atlantic. It's like Terror something.
Well, yeah, but it feeds from the Atlantic.
I needed to see that shit, bro. I needed to see that shit. I needed to feel that shit.